Ever wonder how yield farm actually works in real life? I'm going to show you exactly how I'm farming with just $100 live, no fluff, just real numbers. So what I'm going to do here is quickly jump over to Swapx. As I mentioned before, Swapx are the partners and sponsors of this entire series. So what position I'm in here at the moment is a non-USDC. I was in this for roughly $100 the other day. However, just full disclosure and disclaimer, I've been in this position for months, and I originally got into this, if we look at the non chart, in around the $14-15 mark. So yes, I am down on the LP position by almost 60, 70% at this moment in time. Now, first thing first, few bits of information here to help you kind of understand. I got into this personally, I think at the wrong time. Of course, hindsight is a great thing now, at the wrong time. However, the key here of getting involved in projects that you actually believe in long term is important, not just getting in for the high APRs and things like that. I think long term, Anon will be one of the main AI platforms in crypto, and you know, I knew this from the beginning, hence why I like farming tokens that I actually like to hold. This is key. I don't just farm for the sake of farming because of high APRs. So that's probably the key thing to always remember in this scenario is, as part of your getting into position, you have to make sure you tick certain boxes of what you're wanting. If it potentially goes out of range, and are you happy to kind of hold it for a longer term, or is it just purely for just cash flow? Then what you want to do is keeping a close eye, getting into positions, and obviously, as soon as it looks like you're maybe coming out of position, you can potentially close it. So something just to bear in mind with that. So I have already claimed from this. Unfortunately, I didn't hit record when I claimed. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the entire process again just to show you how quickly and easily it's done. So you can see here we're getting 66%. Now, again, if we jump over here to my website, we have the crypto calculator, which I built out. It's just giving you an idea. So 66% at $100 is not going to give us a massive amount daily. It's only going to give us 18 cents per day, 542 a month. Now, people will look at this and straight away will be, that's not a lot, it's not going to make you rich. No, it's not. However, what's going to happen is it's going to give you free money every single day, basically. So again, we can easily bump them numbers up. We have 10 grand, now you're up to $18. It just goes to show the power of crypto, and I think the power of crypto compounding and being in positions and stuff like that is key. So look, as I said, I'm not a fool here. I know that most people don't have 10 grand to put into crypto, and I didn't originally in day one either. I was earning this 18 cent, a $1, something like this per day or per week, and slowly but surely it just compounded and started to grow for me. So what we're going to do here is we're going to jump quickly over to back over to Swapx again. You can see here the position. I only have 0.24 Swapx tokens. I want to see these here now. So you can see here at the moment, I hold, it's not showing me anything other than the platform itself. So what I'll try and do is see, can I claim these just to go through the process of it. This was $5 there when I recorded it, so I just want to see transaction. Still could be here. Yeah, so look, this was originally what I done, was I had $5.82 of Swapx tokens basically. I claimed them, swapped them USDC, and then obviously have the USDC in my wallet. That 582 or 6, yeah, 582 I was, could be used for whatever you want to. You can off ramp it to your own bank. You can use it to get into more different projects if you're interested in. So simple enough process. We go to claim. We have the option to claim, and as I said, it's only less than a cent of what's here at the moment. Fair enough, because of all the mistake I made. But all we're doing is claiming it, and transaction should go through. I'll just quickly go up to the transactions again just to show it again, because I know people need to see this kind of stuff happening and stuff in real life as well. So there you can see the transaction went through 0.26 Swapx tokens. You can see 15 minutes ago I did the previous one, obviously never hit record, and it was 582. So it just goes to show the power, and giving people an understanding of how you can actually get into positions, how you can use these positions to your advantage. So like a case in point here, if we go back to the earn section again and all pools, case in point here is you can get into some of these positions, and they are relatively decent positions to be in. So wait for this to load up. You can see here the different positions. So we have Rapsonic USDC, which is up to 331%. We have USDC and Rapdeed. Now this is a strong position again to be in. So if we have 151%, we jump over to the calculator, 151%, $100 in it. That's going to give you now 41 cents a day. Again, not an extreme, 290, pretty much a cup of coffee each week it's giving you for $100 investment. But as I said to you, as things start to compound and grow, let's assume you have $10,000 in this position now, which is USDC Rapdeed, which is a strong pair. Now what's happening is you're up to $41 a day. And it doesn't take too much to get yourself to understand the potential of what you can earn in a week here or in a day. So a $10,000 investment into positions like this could potentially yield you $41. Now again, it's never going to be bang on this. These are just giving you a rough idea. Helps me kind of visualize exactly where we're going with things. But step it up. The next step then is you decide you want to compound regularly. So daily we're going to compound rewards. So that means just our rewards that I claimed a minute ago would be just claiming them, selling them, putting them back into the position and growing it. Then what happens is then you can see how quickly your portfolio starts to grow. This is based on a year of being in this position. You can go from 10,000 up to 40 something thousand. I think, yes, 10,000 to 44,000. And at the end of that year, you could almost be earning $182 a day. Now, as I said, these numbers are obviously skewed and never going to be 100% because it's crypto. It's never pinpoint perfect like that. However, building into this position and allowing yourself to understand that this is an option, and an option provides you have a clear plan, clear strategy involved, and you're not just jumping from one pool to the next and looking for high APRs and going all over the place. Build positions and tokens and coins that you want to hold long term. That's the rule number one. Rule number two is then get them positions that start earning and growing further positions for you. And as soon as you start doing that, you will start to see the power that yield farming can bring. And it's something that not much people are really 100% sure and familiar with. You could invest in stocks, and stocks will yield you a couple of cents per year, and that's it. Most stocks like maybe 8-10% a year, whereas here you have potentially 151% APR, and as I said, you're in a strong pair and asset with Rapdeed and USDC. And markets go down, markets go up, but as I said, that's pretty much where everything is and how you can get to it. So again, look, I'm going to leave it there. Big shout out again to Swapx for sponsoring this entire series. I think they are probably the best platform at this moment in time for newbies getting into crypto and getting into yield farming. I think it's a massive opportunity there for everyone here because the process is so easy to get in and out of positions and understand how yield farming works and stuff like that. So look, again, thanks very much. Thanks to you for watching. If you found this interesting, let me know below in the comments. I'm trying to see, can I push these videos out further? I think something that more people need to kind of be aware of. So thanks very much for watching, and I hope everyone has a great day.